Good day, collective. It's your girl, Sadi Rose, coming to you with another message of the day. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. Today's message is there are some people who are watching you more than they watch themselves. Like a lot more, y'all. But I would say that the majority of people that I'm aware of are always watching other people rather than looking at themselves. Our whole nation and the world, I'm not saying all the world, but a lot of like the media and celebrities and gossip, all of that is preoccupied with watching other people's lives. We watch other people's lives so much that we make no time to like stop, slow down, reflect on our life. If we are constantly judging other people, casting, making judgment, offering our opinions, talking with other people about other people and what they're doing and how they are doing something right or they're doing something wrong, then we're not leaving any space for our own growth. Our primary mission is to improve ourselves. That is what day to day, when we wake up, we should be grateful. We should be committed and diligent to improving ourselves. We should be kind to ourselves and others. We should be slow to anger, and we should try not to be anxious, right? The Reiki principles. If we can just like, y'all, I promise you, whenever I'm having a moment, I stop and say those things. And I'm like, all right, time to go. Time to read. Time to like move forward. But we have to recenter what's important, which is our own journey. And like, we have to accept people for where they're at in their journey of life, right? Like, I'm not saying that we let people do whatever they want to us. Absolutely not. Being a divine spiritual being isn't just about being all nice and no. It is, of course you want to be kind. Of course you want to be compassionate. Of course you want to be caring. You want to be loving. But you also need to be accountable to yourself and to other people. It is hard. I have to say this. Being an adult is hard, Mom. No. No, seriously, it's hard. Like when you choose to say, I want to live according to Christ consciousness, I want to live to truly be the best version of myself. It doesn't mean that you're going to be perfect. You're baptized. People think, oh, you baptized, everything is all good. Literally baptized in terms of rebirth, transformation into a new level of who you are. It's hard. It gets harder. The more you work on improving yourself, the harder that it gets, because you're getting tested. I don't even like that word. The universe, God is pretty much trying to see if you're really committed to what you say that you want to intend and desire. So it's kind of like you put your intention out there, you start bringing it in and tracking it to you, and then there's going to be contrast that's going to present to see if you're actually dedicated and committed to that pathway, to that journey, to move forward in that direction. So, it's a continuous thing daily. And the thing that keeps me anchored, the thing that keeps me focused on myself, not other people, myself, is that I'm committed to myself and I'm committed to the Most High God. I keep that at my core. So no matter what or who is orbiting me as the sun, I will always come to myself to regroup and reflect no matter what people are trying to project on me. What they're trying to say over my life, what they're trying to speak over my life. When we say speak, goodness, speak prosperity, speak abundance, speak life into life. There are a lot of people who will not speak life into your life, who will speak very negatively, on it. And it's based upon, and I've mentioned this before, their own beliefs, their own reality, their own truth. So even if you are acting a certain way, or even if you're going down a road, even if you're being, repeating a cycle, whatever, other people are still going to bring their own concept, whatever their views are onto your life. And most of the time, you're not even going to ask them to do that. People will do that. They will do that. I mean, if you think about it, if you like really sat and thought about your life on a daily basis, you could really like give yourself the space to say, are there people telling me what I should do and how I should live my life? Are there situations like, places, things like jobs, others, influences, your children? Like, are there external influences that are consistently in any given day trying to tell you how to live your life and how to be? And the answer, without a doubt, in my mind, will be absolutely yes. It is your choice of whether or not you're going to internalize whatever they are projecting externally that to your internal, in terms, are you going to accept it or are you going to not? And are you going to like take what some of the feedback is and internalize it and resonate with it, or kind of cast it out? But this message is really, really, really important, because most people are going to be watching you and they won't care at all about their conduct. They will ridicule you. They will tell you what you need to do. They'll tell you what you're not doing right, the cast judgment. And they will have no kind of internal reflection or projection or mirror of themselves. And matter of fact, they could be telling you what you should do, but they doing the exact same thing. And they're going to tell you that. They're going to tell you those things because you're a mirror for them. And so what they're telling you should do is what they actually have been thinking they should do. They just don't have the courage to do it. And you might actually be trying to like make progress and improve yourself and make different decisions. And that's hard when you are holding your boundaries, when you're making new decisions, or you're taking risk on people, places, or things, and other people might not understand. People are not always going to understand your journey. That is why you have to be grounded in your sovereignty. That's why you have to be grounded in your confidence. That's why you have to be your own best friend. That's why you got to listen to the Most High God. That's why you got to listen to your intuition. That's why you got to be solid inside. You have to develop a relationship with yourself and the Most High God. Because people, when you're interacting them, and I'm not saying like live an exclusive life, I'm saying just understand that the people that are watching you, the people that are then projecting on you, are watching you because you're probably mirroring to them, especially if you're on a track of improving yourself. You are a mirror for them. And so while they see you going through what you're going through, it's helping them see themselves. And so what they're telling you then back to you about what you're doing is actually what they're thinking they should have done or what their kids should have done. And it's okay if they're actually helping you and it's helping you process that information better and helping, fine. But my point to you is a lot of people could never walk in your shoes and do what you do on a daily basis or know what you know. No one can know what you know but you. And so don't allow people to fly in on your life and project and control you, because they so busy watching you, but they can't even be real with themselves. There are a lot of people who live in lies. They lie to themselves. That's why when someone speaks truth to them or is a mirror for them to show them how they really are, they react so negatively because they can't even be honest with themselves. They don't like themselves. So if you're in a position and you can be honest with yourself and you like yourself and you're building relationship with yourself and the Most High God, and you got people flying in constantly out of nowhere to tell you about how to live your life and what you aren't or doing right. And are you really Christ-like? Are you really following God? Are you? Have you done the work? Are you looking internally? Look at you. Let me worry about me. Respectfully. And with love. With love. because I'm going to respect you more if I know that you're doing the work. And then if we're in alignment, because we both understand that we have to hold ourselves accountable, and then in turn treat the people around us with those same principles, we can start building a community together, and we can start building a new earth where there are certain values, certain principles, certain ways that we care and love and support each other the right way. Not because we're getting something out of it, not because we want something from it, not because we feel threatened by whatever someone else is doing. All right, y'all. Peace be unto you. Have a wonderful day. Bonus, since we can go past 10 minutes now. Bonus, bonus, bonus. I almost forgot. People will watch you more than they watch themselves because they're trying to see what you're doing. They're trying to see if you catching on to what they doing to you. They trying to see if you are on to their game. If you're on, especially this is for karmics. This is a karmics message. Or someone who is just struggling in their journey of ascension, who might be a good person, but for whatever reason, they in their shadow. People will watch you closely just to see how you reacting to the BS they throwing your way. They just watching you to see how you interacting with them, if you on to them, or if they can keep on doing what they've been doing to you, which is low vibration. And in the course of them watching you to see if you see them, they not thinking about changing their behavior. They so busy watching you to see how you going, whether or not you're going to allow it and keep allowing it and let them closer and let them keep abusing you so that they can continue their behavior. That happens too. So I want to make sure I got that point in for those of you who actually stay to the end. Peace.